notice of this meeting was provided to the Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, and the Highland Park Planet on January 23rd, 2024. In addition, notice of this meeting via Zoom was emailed to the Home News Tribune, the Star Ledger, and the Highland Park Planet on January 23rd, 2024, and was posted on the Borough website at www.hpborough.com and on the bulletin board at Borough Hall at 221 South 5th Avenue, Highland Park, New Jersey, and has remained continuously posted as required by law. Fire exits are to the left and the right of council chambers. And as a reminder to everyone, please speak into the microphone when you're speaking. Okay. Can we have roll call, please?
Ms. Hand,
Here.
Mr. Bretcher, Mr. Chin,
Here.
Mr. Eisdorfer, Ms. Adhazy, Mr. Hale, Mr. Linares,
Here.
Mr. Malay,
Here.
Mr. Perlman,
Here.
Mr. Stern Cardinal, Mr. Williams,
Here.
Mr. Roger Thomas,
Here.
Mr. Cosenza, Mr. Koch,
Here.
All right. Oh, I feel bad. You got left all alone on the left wing of the Okay, let's do our review of our minutes first. First up, our minutes from our December 14, 2023 regular meeting. Does anyone have any comments about those minutes?
I do.
Go ahead.
December 14th, page 2. There's let's see, the paragraph. The paragraph that begins, the borough issued the RFP. I noticed that in this paragraph, I believe the word combination was used instead of condemnation, as in the borough may use combination or eminent domain, or declare it or title it as a non-combination development. I think that should be condemnation.
Okay.
I would like to proceed with a few more things. Okay. On page 4, there is on the second to last paragraph, about the middle of the paragraph, I'm not sure what is meant by the sentence, records show that consistent with the timing of the conversion of that dwelling to an affordable unit 2078, comma, various permits were issued for equipment and interior renovation. I'm just very confused by that random number in the middle.
Would that be in 1978, perhaps, that's meant to be? But I wasn't there for that meeting, so someone else is going to have to tell me what that sentence was supposed to read. Anybody?
I'm trying to find it
Oh.
on the very top.
Page
Oh, there it is.
4, back here.
Oh. Okay.
Would 2078 be a unit designation? I don't know, what are we talking about? It's individual home, right?
I can't remember whether or not there was a unit 2078, or if it's referencing a date that's misspelled. So maybe what we can do is, if you would like, since that's really a little unclear, we'll defer the minutes to December the 4th. And get it clarified.
All right, continuing, page 10. The paragraph that begins, Mr. Eisdorfer. Pretty minor, just to be consistent, Planner Chris should be Planner Cosenza.
It does, where I see it does say Cosenza.
Yeah, you have it. Anything else?
Nothing else for the December 14th minutes.
Okay.
I got one minor.
Go ahead, Adam.
On page 12, no. Hold on, there we go. On page 12, in the fourth paragraph, it says, in the middle of the paragraph, it says, I have to be every cognizant. And I think it's very cognizant.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm sure that's true.
And as long as we're following along with that in the next paragraph where everywhere it says Chris's report or Chris's testimony, we should make that,
Mr.
Mr.
Costanza.
Costanza.
Right.
Or Planner Costanza, whichever. Since we're calling him Planner Costanza. Okay. Anybody else? Anyone? Okay. Yep.
For the March 14th minutes,
Oh, wait, before we go on to the next set of minutes, are we doing them individually
Well,
or we're gonna?
no, I think that because of that one matter that we can't really determine, maybe those minutes of December should be deferred.
All right then, on recommendation, we'll get clarification on what that sentence is supposed to reflect from the meeting minutes from December 14th, and we'll put it on an agenda for our next meeting when we can get that clarified. All right?
And then you have, the next one is January the 11th.
All right, so turning to our January 11th meeting minutes, did anyone have any comments to those? Anybody? Okay. Then for our March 14th,
It might be better just because there may be different people that attended different meetings. Why don't you have a motion to approve those minutes and we'll vote then to the March meeting?
all right, then let's do that. Going back to the January 11th, 2024 minutes, at this time I'll solicit a motion to approve those minutes.
So moved?
Motion by
Second.
Patrick, second by Alvin. Can we do a voice vote or what's the roll
A
call?
voice vote's fine.
All right, all in favor of approving the minutes?
Aye.
All right then.
Any abstentions?
Any abstentions?
And none.
Any nays? Very good. Now we've got everybody covered. The rain's got me all discombobulated.
You're doing
All
great.
right. Turning to the March 14th, 2024 minutes, my comments on these are that my name references me as Rebecca all over them, and while I appreciate that and embrace that, I can be either chairperson or Ms. Hand. We're up for consistency.
Great.
All right. Anyone else have any comments on those minutes?
yes.
Go ahead.
Let's see. We're on January.
No, we're in
March
March.
14th.
Okay. Yes, my comments are on page 2. Just to be consistent, if someone is trying to search our minutes, Buck Woods should be 2 words.
Okay. Whereabouts is that located?
First
Got
full
it.
paragraph.
It's a first sentence
Got
of
it.
the second
Okay.
big paragraph.
Yeah, that can be just changed. That's more ministerial than anything else.
Yeah. The other comment I have is just being consistent across December, March, and January with either Daniel or Dan Stern Cardinal.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah,
We
I
go
don't,
by
it
his-
doesn't really, I mean, I think they can be just changed, and I think we can vote on that.
Again, pretty minor.
I think the board feels
I
good with
agree.
Dan, I don't really.
I think
don't care.
Dan's identity is who he is, and I know he uses, I believe, at least Dan as a format of his name. If his full legal name is Daniel, we can change it to that at his preference, but again, it's the same person, and
Yeah.
it's a ministerial change that
Right.
should be done, can be done, but doesn't affect the substance of the minutes.
Agreed.
And the board can move forward with those changes.
Very good. All right, any other changes to the March 14th minutes? All right, seeing none, I'll solicit a motion to approve the March 14th minutes.
Motion approved?
Motion by Alan.
Seconded.
Seconded by Jeff. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any abstentions? Any opposition? All right, motion carries. Moving on down our list, the last thing on our agenda, formal thing on our agenda tonight is the resolution of the planning board recommending the designation of the property identified on the borough's tax records as block 3301, lots 27 through 75 as a minor subdivision and request for waiver of submission requirements. And let the record show that Matt Hill has joined us at this time, just in time for our memorialization of the resolution. Roger, you've been so proud of me. I made the vote on whether or not the application was complete.
All right, fantastic.
Which Doug Wolfson was very surprised about. I said, take it up with Roger when he gets back.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, so turning to the memorialization of our resolution, does anyone have any comments as to the form that was circulated earlier? Anybody? Well, I think it is an accurate reflection of the action that we took at the March 14, 2024 meeting. So unless anyone has any comments or opposition to that, I'll solicit a motion to approve the resolution as written.
I so move.
Motion by Alvin,
Second.
seconded by Alan. We'll take a voice vote,
Yeah.
please.
Uh,
I'm sorry, not a vote, roll call
call,
vote.
right.
Thank you.
It would be only those members that were present and voted affirmatively on that matter. Which I think is everybody's here.
I was not at the 14th meeting.
Oh, you were not? Oh, you're right, I'm sorry, you were not. So you can just abstain.
Yes.
Well, he'll abstain for himself when you do the roll call. Or not, and it'll be chaos. We'll see.
Mr. Bretcher, Mr. Chin,
Aye.
Oh, no, wait. Weren't you abstaining? Wait.
I think that was me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's- yeah.
I heard Mr. Chin, and then I.
Yeah, no, it's,
Did
it's.
We're easily
confused.
I'm just,
It's the hair.
okay.
yes.
Yes, thank you.
Mr. Hill,
Yes, and I apologize for being late.
Mr. Linares,
Yes.
Mr. Malay,
Abstain.
Mr. Pearlman,
Yes.
Mr. Williams,
Yes.
Ms. Han.
Yes. Okay. All right. Scott is not with us tonight, so we can't ask him about all the latest gossip in town. And at this time, I'll ask if any members of the board have any questions or comments they'd like to bring up.
Nope.
Alan?
Fill out your financial disclosure forms.
Yes, anyone who hasn't filled out their financial disclosure forms, it has to be done before the end of the month, but don't wait till the last day of the month in case you're having issues with your laptop chargers or the internet or what have you. It has to get done. It's very easy, happens quick, but you gotta get it done. Anybody else? No? Okay. At this time then, I will open the meeting to the public for public comments. If any members of the public wish to be heard, stand up. Nope, seeing no members wishing to be heard, I will close the public portion of the meeting. And with that, unless anyone else has any last minute things, I'll solicit a motion to adjourn.
Move to adjourn.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Seconded, all in favor?
Aye.
There you go.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Good.